What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another film breakdown on State of the Steelers, where today we're going to be looking at the position battle between Chuks and rookie Broderick Jones for the right tackle position. Earlier this week, Mike Tomlin mentioned in his press conference that Broderick Jones deserved a second look. 100% agree with him. Let's look at the film. Let's see who's a better option for the right tackle position. And we'll be looking at a few plays where both of these tackles were put in a very similar situation. And the first example is a player going up to the second level. And we're going to be pulling clips from their most recent game. So the last game that Chuks started was obviously against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is going to be a play where he's going to be moving up to the second level. So on this play, you're going to have Chuks go up and attack the middle linebacker, number 23. James Daniels, the guard next to him, is going to loop around and get the edge, number 44. And then you're going to have Isaac Seumalo pull around and get the defensive tackle. Now, one thing I want you guys to notice here is the position of Isaac Seumalo. He's not in the greatest position. Chuks is in pretty good position. He's about to block this guy. And for the most part, it's not a bad play for Chuks. There's nothing that he's going to do that's going to change the fact that Mason Cole gets blown up. And that's the real reason why this play failed. But I just want to show you guys an example of both players doing basically the same play and how it works out for each other. So as you can see, neither Isaac Seumalo or Chuks were involved in that play for the reason for it to not have worked. All right, let's look at this most recent game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennesse Titans, where Broderick Jones started for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And in this play, you're going to have Broderick Jones go up to the second level and attack the middle linebacker, number 2. Guard James Daniels is going to rope around and get the outside edge. And you're going to have Isaac Seumalo attacking the defensive tackle. So right here's the first big difference. Broderick Jones is actually making contact with the defensive tackle before moving up to the second level. And this allows Isaac Seumalo to have a much better position for his block and not allow this defender to make a play. Broderick Jones also is blocking his second level defender without having his chip block on the defensive tackle affect his ability to get to the second level. In my opinion, and we've kind of seen this in the past with Chuks, he kind of struggles getting to the second level, especially if there's something added like a help or a chip block assist to the guard and then moving up. Broderick Jones appears to have that well done. Now let's talk about pulling. In this play, Chuks is going to pull around between Isaac Seumalo and Dan Moore. And his job is middle linebacker in the second level. Jalen Warren is running a little bit of a delayed handoff through there. Now, I know blitzing safety is going to come up in here and mess things up a little bit. Fortunately, Jalen Warren's able to bounce this out. But the focus point here is Chuks one-on-one in the hole with number 33. Let's watch a very similar play where Broderick Jones is going to be pulling now. There's going to be a couple of differences. One, Jalen Warren is on the opposite side of Kenny Pickett. And number 2, Dan Moore is moving up to the second level. Isaac Seumalo is taking the defensive tackle, and Broderick Jones is kicking out the edge. Now, a reason I think that this is done this way, well, there's 2 reasons. One is because Jalen Warren is on the opposite side of Kenny Pickett, and 2, I think Broderick Jones is just faster getting out there. Let's watch and see how Broderick Jones does when he's pulling. From the next group of plays, what we're going to be showing is how these tackles block in open space. Chuks Okorafor, he's number 76, last lineman on the left. Kind of made a little bit of a mistake here when I put the black arrow direction of travel. It's actually supposed to be on Chuks Okorafor. I put it on the guard, my mistake. But Chuks Okorafor is going to come out, slant down, and then turn out. It's in order to fake the jet sweep that's coming behind them, and then they're going to do a reverse back to Chuks Okorafor side. And Chuks Okorafor is supposed to get out in front of Calvin Austin, and we'll see what happens. Chuks Okorafor is just either not fast enough or just doesn't get there in time, and the person that he was supposed to block ends up making the tackle. We have a better view from it from the other angle. So right here, what I want you guys to notice is Chuks Okorafor is looking in the backfield instead of looking at the person he's supposed to be going and blocking. By the time he turns around, the angle is gone and he can't make a move to get in position to block this defensive back. Now, in this play here, we're going to be looking at a screen where Broderick Jones is going to get out there, and his person to block is the outside corner. One thing I want you guys to, let's back up a little bit. Look at how far up the field this defensive back is. If Chuks Okorafor is looking in the right direction, he's got plenty of space and time to get in front of it to make the block. But instead, he's watching the play develop. And like I said, by the time he looks back, the angle is gone. Now, look at the amount of space that's here between the cornerback and that would be the target on the screen. Broderick Jones never looks back. He is looking at the target 100% of the time, watching where he is going, following him. And even though there is less space for him to get there, but because he had his eye on the player that he was looking to block, he was able to get out in front and make a play there, as to where Chuks Okorafor failed in that situation. And here's a look at it from the other angle. Again, you can see Broderick Jones never takes his eye off the person that he is needing to block. And I think that makes the biggest difference in this scenario. Hey guys, real quick, if you're enjoying this, please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you are subscribed, make sure you ring that notification bell. That way you're notified of when we do not just our film breakdown, but when we also do our previews and post-game shows. And sometimes I end up doing a little bit of game play-by-play commentary depending on the week and where I'm at. You don't want to miss it. You want to check it out. You want to catch those things. So make sure you ring that notification bell. All right. On this play here, we're going to be looking at another example of the tackles moving up to the second level. Chuks Okorafor is circled, number 76, goes up, attacks number 23, blocks him briefly. Now let's see what Broderick Jones does in a similar situation. The ball's going to his side. And what you see is, first, Broderick Jones hits 78, the defensive player, in front of James Daniels, putting him in a better position for James Daniels before he goes up to the second level. It's also clearing up a lane for the pulling Isaac Seumalo, who just pushes his guy out of the way. Very similar to the first play that we actually showed at the top of the episode, where we had Isaac Seumalo pulling around. The reason why he's in a better position, and let's back it up a little bit. Number 73, the reason why he's in better position is because Broderick Jones was able to help knock James Daniels' defender off balance on the ground, clearing up that space right there for Isaac Seumalo. And then Broderick Jones not just does that, but then moves up to the second level and gets in front of the last defender that's able to make a play on Najee Harris as he routes into the end zone. Now, this is going to be the last play that I'm going to show you guys, and I would show you guys a similarity or a similar play for Broderick Jones, but I just haven't found one compares to this. At no point has this occurred to Broderick Jones. Is what it is, guys. I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers would be foolish if they end up going back to Chuks Okorafor for some sort of, any other reason or any reason, period. I know that Core 4 was out last week because of some sort of something he said at the end of the game that the coaches didn't like during the Jacksonville game. But after looking at the tape and seeing the differences between the two, I just don't see how the Pittsburgh Steelers can keep Broderick Jones off the field at this point. Let me know in the comment section which right tackle do you want to see out there, Broderick Jones or Chuks Core 4? If it's Chuks, let me know why. Is it because he's the highest paid guy and the Pittsburgh Steelers don't want to lose any money? I don't really think that's a good excuse. I think that the 14 overall pick should be out there. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like and subscribe button, ring that notification bell. See you next time. Peace.